Hi guys, my name is Cheyenne Butt, and I really want to talk to you guys about what does being alone really do for us. So, to start off, throughout history, it has been pretty obvious that humans love to spend time together. Whether we play video games on our iPads, watch movies together, or even go on a walk, having closeness is a key factor in our lives. But sometimes we don't get that luxury. Think about a time when you were alone, without any people around you and in your own thoughts. What emotions did you feel in that moment? You probably felt stressed, scared, or even isolated, lacking a connection with others. Now, what if I told you that was instead a feeling of loneliness, and that being alone is actually one of the most motivating experiences in our lives? I want to dive deeper into this difference and share with you all on how we can embrace this feeling, becoming more resilient in our endeavors, and enhancing our confidence. Growing up in Torrance, California, it would be common to hear classmates shoot a paper ball into a trash bin and yell out, Kobe! Sometimes they'd make it, but other times they'd miss badly. But that didn't stop them from trying again. Kobe was the guy, the Black Mamba, the man with arguably the greatest work ethic in all of sports. But how did he get this famous title? You might be surprised to know that Kobe actually used to be the worst player on his team at one point. In an interview for the Players Tribune, he says, and I quote, zero. That's the number of points I scored the entire summer while playing in Philadelphia's Sunny Hill Future League. End quote. While many players had natural talent, Kobe had to work hard, and work hard he did. He would wake up early and be at the gym before his teammates. He would shoot about 800 jump shots a day, nothing too special. Even after injuring his right wrist, he would be in practice 2 hours before it started, shooting free throws with his left hand in pajamas. Now that's greatness. 5 years later, he would be drafted into the NBA by the Charlotte Hornets and then traded to the Los Angeles Lakers as a high school kid. Kobe's ability to bounce back from his shortcomings is something to marvel at. He processed his thoughts and reflected on his experiences to better understand his strengths and what he needed to work on. He found new moves to add to his game and also polished up any mistakes in his technique. Chris Bosh, a former NBA player who entered the Hall of Fame, shared a story about Kobe during training camp. In 2008, the Redeem team was getting ready to compete in the Olympics in Beijing. Bosch wanted to make a good impression and wake up early to head to the gym. However, Bosch was confused to see Kobe with ice packs on his knees, drenched in sweat. Bosch had realized that Kobe worked out and woke up before him as well and made it to breakfast. Kobe was dedicated to himself, by himself, and he wanted to be the best of himself. We too can find our best selves by finding new hobbies and personality traits in order to empower ourselves to be comfortable with who we are. Without the distractions of others, this ensures that we don't put up any facades. Although we do love to spend time with our friends and it can be intimidating to be without them, we can be braver in our challenges by knowing that we can face them alone. You can build stronger relationships by knowing what works and what doesn't. I used to be surrounded by my peers and classmates, always trying to conform to a group. I didn't want to be seen alone, and noise was music to my ears when I was in the middle of it. Then, in my sophomore year of high school, I abruptly stopped talking to many friends. I hurt their feelings and broke their trust. And at that specific moment, all I wanted to do was wish I didn't. Hours and hours went by, and I spent my time thinking, where did it all go wrong? All my thoughts were overwhelming me, but it was those same thoughts that were building me. I wrote them down so I could process them better, and every day I could see how I was feeling. It was all honesty in that journal I wrote, and a powerful way for people to process their experiences. I pursued the activities I would do with my friends by myself, like watching a play or going to the beach. Then I would invest more time into the activities I did in my own time. I played piano and tennis and worked on my progression in games like Pokemon and Assassin's Creed. Every baby step I took towards becoming a better person led to the realization that I could handle all sorts of challenges. The time I spent alone was the key building block to my courage and confidence, as well as becoming a better friend for the new people I'm bound to meet. It all started with my decision to spend time by myself rather than finding a new friend group to release my grief towards. I challenge you all to spend time by yourselves. Nothing can be achieved in a day, but small victories over many days will turn the tide for your mental fortitude. Instead of feeling loneliness, embrace the feeling of being alone. Being able to grow stronger and embarking on a new journey for yourself will be key to your resilience. As Ellen Burstyn once said, what a lovely surprise to discover how unlonely being alone can be. Thank you.